Hello, everybody. I'm Kate from Sip and Share, and we are 1 year old this week. So I thought I would make a little video to take you through our journey 12 months in. So if you don't know about Sip and Share, we are now chuffed to be the UK's #1 craft gin and spirits exclusive members discount club. By being part of Sip and Share, you get access to amazing offers, amazing experiences, distillers, and an increasing range of gin, tonic, rum, vodka, liqueur, and so on. So sit back, grab a gin and tonic, and let me tell you about our journey so far. Okay, so we started with the launch. The launch was on the 27th of September last year. I've been talking to craft gin distillers over the course of 2020 from about June onwards, starting off with the lovely Chris Smart from Surrey Copper Distillery. I'd interviewed a different distiller every week, and they started to say to me, "Do you want to give your audience some offers?" And I said, "Yeah, awesome, thank you." So on the 27th of September, we had our official launch. We had a launch party on Zoom, and it was largely amazing. We had 5 different distillers from all corners of across the UK. People bought tasting kits, and we had a lot of fun. And that was the start of Sip and Share turning into something that was a little bit more than just someone chatting about spirits. And then came the trolls. Okay, so the trial started on the 27th of September. That night that we had an amazing launch party, I started getting messages within Zoom and on Instagram and on Facebook and on my business pages and on text message and on email, all about how, let's just go with bad I am. They talked about my life, my kids, my business, my family. Um, and it came from influencers, and it came from people who are in the gin space. It was a really difficult 2 weeks from the end of September, probably well into the end of October. But during this time, I'd gone from having these ideas about, okay, how do we bring together a community of people? What if you don't worry or focus on selling a bottle? What if you focus on giving people experiences and events and bringing people together? And that's where the idea for the club was born. Okay, so the trolls didn't go away, but I'll tell you who did arrive, and they arrived. There was a big group of them, and that's members and distillers, the two core elements of Sip and Share. Members started to say, "Do you know what? I think I would join this. I think I would pay a low monthly fee to get access to these offers." And distillers were saying, "Yeah, why wouldn't I join something that was going to give us access to members of the public? We know how difficult it is for brands to sell their spirits to consumers, how many channels there are, how tight margin is on product, how tough delivery is." So they wanted an opportunity to tell their story, and members wanted to hear it. And so that is when the club was born. And the basic functionality of the club still stands as it does today. You pay a low monthly fee, or you pay an annual fee, and you join and you get access to these amazing offers. So we were off. Now, the next stage was, how do we make this sustainable? Because, as the trolls had quite clearly told me, I knew discount codes weren't going to work. They weren't exclusive, they weren't trackable, they weren't traceable, and they weren't really anything different and special. And that's what Sip and Share is about. So, overnight, probably around the 20th of October 2020, I stayed up all night and I learned how to use Shopify. Now, lots of people, distillers and members, think that Sip and Share has a team. They think there's people here doing social media. There's not. It's just me, with the help of the lovely Lorna, who helps me out sometimes getting products on the shop and emailing admin, those sorts of bits. And I couldn't do without her. But most of the time, it's just me. So at this point, we were maybe early November, and we had Shopify, which meant we had some infrastructure and the ability to coordinate offers, to accept members, to welcome customers, and for payments to go through Sip and Share. I needed to find a way to grow this thing. So We then got towards Christmas. All right, it was now just after Christmas. We'd had a Halloween party, sorry, a launch party, a Halloween party, a Christmas party. And in the January, we went from 85 members at Christmas to 210 members by the 15th of February. We had a really big period of growth. People were in lockdown, things were getting out there, and brands were seeing the value that Sip and Share was bringing to them, and members were going, hey, I can get special spirits either cheaper or special offers or learn about these brands, and I can't do that anywhere else. So in February, I had to make a decision. What do we do? How do we grow this? Is there something here? And my husband and I looked at each other and went, all right, let's give this a go. And so I again stayed up all night and I redesigned our shop. I briefed a new web designer on how to do our new website. We changed the way the membership model works. We put some kind of infrastructure in place around how we work with brands, what that means for members, and did what I've been doing in business for years. Looked at it and went, how do we do this properly? So, from a member's perspective, we were still doing events, we were still doing offers, we were still working with brands, I was still interviewing distillers every week. And this is how it continued. The trolling did not go away. And I'm not going to downplay the significant role this has played in Sip and Share over the past 12 months because at times it's been really, really hard. But also at times it's been incredibly uplifting to hear about from members and from brands how they value Sip and Share as a concept and my role in that, which has made all of the negativity significantly outweighed by the positives. But it's been there. And it's something I've tackled head on. And there's been losses and gains as a result of doing that. So now we are the end of the summer, we're into autumn. Sip and Share has its infrastructure, as I would say. It has a membership community. We launched a deal with Intergin over the summer. A lovely team, a lot of respect for them. Sip and Share thrives on choice. What members need and what members want is breadth and variety. And I say to all distillers, this is about giving brands and giving members choice so they can choose from all of these amazing offers: gin, rum, vodka, liqueur. We brought in our first Irish whiskey earlier this year. And hopefully that range is going to continue to grow. I am so proud of the relationships I have with distillers and implore you to talk to any of them about how Sip and Share works from their perspective and what they want to see, because this, without sounding cheesy, is a journey, and it's one that I hope is going to continue. So, what does the future hold? Well, the honest answer is I don't know. I am always looking for opportunities. I'm a huge believer in collaboration, over competition and doing things with people. Back to the point about Sip and Share thrives on choice. I need to grow this members community for it to be sustainable. I've been open with members about that from the beginning, and we are heading in the right direction. We now have 340 members. So this is as of end of September, so 12 months on. And we have our first annual party on the 9th of October, which we are calling Sip Fest. So I think there's a lot of stuff to come from Sip and Share. I think the members like it. They seem to stay when they're here. The brands are happy with it. And so long may it continue. But I just want to say, and if you've watched this far into this video, thank you so much for your support, your encouragement, your kind words when things have been really tough. It's made it what it is, and it will continue to be the guiding principles for which it grows and moves forward. So 12 more months, maybe should we do it? Let's see how things move on into 2022. I'll see you soon.